Hi, I'm Marcus Scribner. The way we treat animals affects all of us. Cruel treatment of animals led to the pandemic crisis, killing 1 million people. And environmental destruction, pollution, and poaching have made our world a poorer place. To fight back, American Humane created a 10-point plan to do better by our animal friends. Visit AmericanHumane.org today and sign our new deal for animals to make a kinder and healthier world for all of us.
Most of us start every day with good intentions, and then everyday life can get in the way.
Maybe next time.
Especially when it comes to getting enough exercise. By the time you get ready for work, get the kids ready for school, get the kids to school, get yourself to work, run some errands after work, make dinner, and get ready to do it all over again. When are you supposed to find time for a workout or even a walk? What if you could take care of your daily responsibilities and get the exercise you need to stay healthy, all at the same time? Experts say with more opportunities to walk, bike, or take public transportation, exercise would become part of our daily routine, lowering obesity rates, cutting healthcare costs, and giving ourselves and our children a chance to lead longer, healthier lives. It's not impossible, but it will take good planning to make active living part of our everyday lives. Learn more at planning.org. That's planning.org. A message from this station and the American Planning Association.
Original World Entertainment presents The Booth. Check us out every Sunday on WIIT 88.9 FM in Chicago, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Download that free app, tune in, and get the best sounds of the underground with The Booth.
18 people giving up to what is freedom in this world. You neglect the people of freedom, of freedom. It's in your soul.
My name is Lola Silvestri, and I'm going to be 95 this year. I was very independent. I fell, and I had to have Meals on Wheels. America, let's do lunch.
1 in 6 seniors faces the threat of hunger, and millions more live in isolation. Drop off a hot meal and say a quick hello. Volunteer for Meals on Wheels by donating your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org. This message brought to you by Meals on Wheels America and the Ad Council.
Hey, I thought you and the boys were doing some environmental cleanup thing today.
We are.
Well, it looks more like you're going fishing.
We are.
And that's how you're helping the environment?
Mm-hmm.
Fishing?
Uh-huh.
And that's the example you're setting for our children.
Yep.
Well, then I guess I'll go shopping to, save the rainforest or something.
Conservation is easy. Every time you purchase a fishing license or register your boat, you're helping to preserve our nation's coastlines, lakes, rivers, and streams, protecting memories for generations to come. To learn about all the ways your participation in boating and fishing help the environment, visit takemefishing.org/conservation.
Digital World Entertainment presents The Booth. Check us out every Sunday on WIIT 88.9 FM in Chicago, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Download that free app, tune in, and get the best sounds of the underground with The Booth.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the DaBooth312, broadcast on WIIT 88.9 FM Chicago and WOUI, DaBoothRadio.com. All right, I want to say Happy New Year to each and every one of you out there. 2025, we made it through another year, 24. You know, we say it all the time. We hope for bigger, better things for the new year. I don't know what the way things are going. I'm keeping it realistic. I do hope for it. I mean, for each and every one of you out there and everyone here in studio, we do hope the best for you guys. But, man, it's getting crazy out there and just life, let alone everything else going on. But hopefully you guys are doing good. Hopefully we can keep bringing you guys these great, great sounds of house music, both on the underground and out there in the, I don't know, what's the word I'm trying to think of. Well, you have a plethora of words for it, Ron. But you know, I know the underground scene's still hot, and we're trying to keep that alive. But some of the stuff with the big money makers try to marketize on everything and put it out there. But you know, I appreciate the sound because the house music sound is still alive, still evolving, still doing a great thing out there. So support your DJs, your labels, your artists. They do work hard to try to get that music out to you.
Especially the kind of artists like Mr. Tony Technique, who just played an awesome set. Kicked off the 2025 year with a bang on the first Sunday of 2025 with his first set opening out. And the music's just going to keep getting hotter and hotter each and every Sunday. We got a great guest this Sunday. We'll get into her in a second. But the booth is going to be seen a lot more than heard, if that makes sense. And I'm not trying to step on Rob's toes, but there's some things in the works that you're going to start seeing the booth out at some locations in the city. So keep your ears peeled. We do have an announcement of an event coming up on the 18th, which you want to go with that one?
Yeah, we can start talking about. We don't have the promotions up yet, but
We'll just let you know what's
this way
happening.
you guys know what's going on. We do have a daytime event. We're going to be hosting for you guys at a local market here in Chicago, the South Loop Market. We're going to be over on in Logan. I think it's Logan Square. 2340 North California. Make sure you guys come join us from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. It'll be a 5-hour daytime at the market. The owners of South Loop Market are very big supporters of the house music community and very happy to have us, as we are to be joining up with them. I'm going to make sure I get this right because I know my boy would kill me if I get it wrong. It's the Windy City Burger Social Club as well.
Down with some burgers.
Great burgers.
I'm down with some burgers.
That, you know what? I mean, seriously, I went over there with my son, and I was telling him, hey, I came to check out your burgers. Sorry it took so long. And he sends me a screenshot of the cameras he was watching us sit there and eat. But I love my boy Nas very much. Went to high school together. Great guy, very hard worker. Him, his brother,
I must
family.
I must be related to Wimpy from Popeye because I'm down with some burgers anytime. I'm the cheap date.
Yeah. Is that what you tell him too? We'll pay you on Sunday. Tuesday. Thank you for the credit. Tuesday, yeah.
If I have any money on Tuesday, you know.
But definitely you got to check out those burgers. They're really, really good. You guys going to come out for that one. You're going to have great music by all the residents that are able to make it. I'm not going to say who's going to be there yet because we haven't locked in exactly all the resident DJs that are going to be able to make it play for you guys. But you got a 5-hour daytime event going on at South Loop Market. So make sure you guys come out and support the vendor as well. Great bunch of people. His workers are very, very nice. I mean, just a great place to be.
So that, again, that date is January 18th over in Logan Square. The promo will be out soon, so be on the lookout for that on all of our social media platforms that you find the booth. You'll see the promo for that, and we'll be talking about it as we get closer and closer to the 18th. So next week's guest, we will be having DJ Nelson Lil House Torres on the show, and our resident DJ will be DJ Fat Man for that show. And you'll see.
I thought that was the following. That's not next week. That's the following.
Okay. Oh, that's what I had already in my thing, but I guess it ain't. I thought it was.
Next week is the 12th. That's the 19th.
Oh, did I say that? Okay.
Uh-huh.
So who do we have for the 12th then?
Avon.
I was putting Avon after Lil House. Okay, I'm human. Hey, I made a mistake. Okay, so we got DJ Avon next week. I had my weeks backwards. Next week is DJ Avon. We will have, now what I was going to say was DJ Nelson Lil House Torres will be on the Red Lab on this Friday. And then next Sunday, he'll be on the booth. So there we go. Because he's friends with DJ Fat Man, and that's how we coordinate that. So Avon will be on the show next week. And you'll be hearing, who's our resident DJ then? We don't know.
Next week?
Yeah, next week.
Next week, it's Gabe G, I believe. Let me see who else.
Well, nonetheless, we're going to be here.
Chris Lara and Gabe G.
Okay. So we'll have Chris Lara and Gabe G as resident DJs with Avon as our guest. And as far as, we normally do around the table what's going on with the resident DJs, but a lot of people are still trying to recuperate from the holiday. So we don't have any word to pass. There's no major events going on with Mr. Bobby or anybody else that I have.
I thought Compiler had something coming up.
Is that next week or is it the week after?
It's next week.
Okay. What do you have next week?
It's the week after. It's on the.
Yeah, see, the week after.
Okay.
I wasn't confusing that one.
Okay. I know I saw his promo. That's why I was I thought it was next week too.
He has something the week after.
Yeah,
okay.
Just, the promo was my weekly show. That's all.
So what? Go ahead. You got the mic.
So,
What's your weekly show?
So weekly show is called Elevated Eclectica. It's on Twitch. It starts at 7 Central and it goes until 11 Central. 3 DJs. We don't know what we're playing until about an hour before we start. We kind of pick a genre really quickly right after we all get off work and like, what are we playing? All right, let's go. And you can catch us Thursdays, 7 to 9 is when I play. And then going to 11 with Justin J and Champs every week. Our year anniversary is February 6th, actually. It's kind of cool.
Okay. Yay. Cool. All right. So we'll have more word to pass on what other events are coming up. You can check us out on DaBooth312.com. Again, you can check us out on DaBooth312.com with all those promos that we're talking about live on the radio here, as well as any other flyers for any upcoming events that the booth members are a part of. So, with that being said, and check out DaBooth312.com because we got a lot of stuff that we're going to be putting on there. You can listen to the show 24 hours a day. You can listen to music 24 hours a day on DaBooth312.com. And you can catch our replays on YouTube each and every Sunday right here all throughout the week to share to your friends on social media. Let them know that you are listening to The Booth each and every Sunday and jamming out with us. So without further ado, let's get right into our guest. And I have had the privilege of having our guest on the Red Lab. Her name is not to be joked about because she throws down. Don't let the name fool you. It may sound like, she might be related to Hello Kitty. But as we found out, Hello Kitty is not even a cat. Which I'm like, well, why is her name Kitty? And she's got whiskers on and she just made 52 years old. She's the same age as me. I'm like, what? But she ain't a cat. But our guest ain't a cat. She's a dope DJ. Her name is Kitten Bear. Hello. So welcome Kitten Bear to the booth, y'all. Welcome.
Thank you.
So let's dive right on in.
See, I took Kitten Bear as, she has a soft side and then she got that rough side. You mess with the wrong side of her. So you can get a little kitten or you can get that bear.
See the kitten.
There's so many implications.
See, and I'm about to go into one. The kitten part is the meow, meow. And then, if she's going to scratch your head off or claw your eyes out, she comes to Catwoman. So it can't be the bear comes out then.
I'm just 100% kitten bear.
It's still
is what I like to say.
Just going to get your eyes scratched out with a cuteness. So let's dive right in. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How long has Kitten Bear been Kitten Bear?
A long time. 15 years probably. Yeah,
okay.
Way longer than I've been DJing.
So you've been DJing for 15 years?
No, I've been Kitten Bear for 15 years.
You've been Kitten Bear. But how long has it been DJ Kitten
Bear? About 3 years now.
Okay.
Yeah, about 3 years, a little over 3 years.
So where did the name come from then, if you've had it for so long?
It's a long story. It is a nickname from someone a long time ago, and it just clicked.
Okay.
Just someone said that kind of offhand, and I was like, yeah, that's it.
So you've been playing as a DJ as Kitten Bear for 3 years. Mm-hmm. How did you get your start as a DJ?
So, I've been interested in DJing for as long as I can remember, like listening to the radio in my mom's car and just hearing songs and like thinking in my head what song would sound good with it, like making mashups in my head forever. And I guess what finally got me into it, well, one, being shut at home a few years ago, having nothing to do, that finally kind of sparked me wanting to do something with it. I'm like, I've been thinking about DJing my whole life. Like, I finally got to do something. And my friend who passed now, Honeycomb, he inspired me a lot because he always mashed up a lot of different genres. And, my boyfriend, of course, he's been with me on this whole journey. He's, supported me and, really got me going. And, yeah, just the rest is history, I guess.
Okay. So are you originally from Chicago?
I'm from the Chicago area, basically. I was born in Russia, but I grew up around here, my whole life. I've been in Chicago proper since college.
Okay. So is that how you fell into house music? Being in Chicago?
Yeah, I guess it's always been around. I used to go home from school, in elementary school, listen to Dance Factory radio.
Okay.
After school when that was on during the day. Yeah.
That was what, in the 90s? No, 2000s, right?
Yeah.
2000.
Yeah, 2000.
Late 90s, 2000, because that was right when
early
I left.
2000s. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, and my mom listens to I've been listening to Ace of Base and like LaBouche my whole life. So
Okay.
I've
So the
always
dance,
kind of just been around the
dance
dance.
music.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any particular DJ in the industry who you kind of said, oh man, you know, look at her or look at him? It doesn't have to be particularly another female DJ that inspired you, but what DJ in the industry inspired you?
I will say the one that sticks out to me because I've seen him twice. I've seen Moby perform twice, and both times, like, he has such a different set for like each crowd. Like, he really like catered to that specific like festival and the crowd, and that really inspired me. Because I'm like, he puts out like you don't know what to expect, and I think that's pretty cool. That I honestly didn't even know he was that good of a DJ. I thought he just produced, and then
Okay.
I saw him, like, dang, that's really cool.
Okay, so have you thought about getting into producing?
That's not really my thing. I mean, I dabbled a little bit. What I like to say is I'm a production consultant.
Okay.
So I'll proofread what you got, and give some tips, but I don't really like to sit there and play with the sounds too much. It's a little tedious for me.
Okay, so you just want to play the music and have a good time.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so have you had any resident DJ slots? Or have you been a resident DJ since you've been DJing?
So I currently I DJ at Esmeralda's about once or twice a week.
Oh, currently?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So check me out there. Saturdays.
Oh, on Saturdays. Okay. Small world. So that's your residency now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you had any residencies prior to that?
No, I played at Smart Bar last year for for Drums Please. It was a drum and bass thing that they did.
Oh, wow. Somebody just passed us a breaking news story that the Bears just won.
We're winning the Super Bowl.
We beat the Packers. Oh, that's breaking news because they actually came to play for the last game of the season. Okay, so getting back into our interview, so you kind of consulted as production, but you're not into production.
I've made a mashup. I've done some like nightcore edits, but yeah.
Nothing that you put out for mass.
Nothing like from scratch. No.
Okay. Okay. So where do you see where's Kitten Bear where's your goal? Where are you trying to go? Where do you foresee yourself in the next, let's say, 3 more years as a DJ?
I don't know, just keep doing what I'm doing. Maybe play some sort of festival or something.
Okay. Are you on any major festivals for this coming summer as of yet?
No, not yet.
Okay. We gotta get you introduced to another cat out there. Her name is Soul Cat.
Okay. There's a lot of them out there.
She does the Queens of House picnic, and it's all females. And that would definitely be great to get Kitten Bear and Soul Cat on the same stage. So, Soul Cat, you watching? All right, so we're gonna get you on the deck so they can hear you play. But what would you like to say to a female DJ or a DJ in general that is watching and listening right now to inspire them to maybe where they might be holding back? What would you inspire someone that's new to this to get into this?
Just don't get discouraged and don't get overwhelmed with like all the different advice people give, because everybody that already DJs has their own way of doing it, and everyone's gonna tell you do it this way, and you're gonna get confused. So just like take everything with a grain of salt and figure out your own way.
Okay. Well, why don't you let everybody know where they can find you, follow you, and keep up with you on social media with your events, so that way when you do get that call from Soul Cat and you're on the Queens of House picnic, people can follow you and come and check you out in person.
Sure, yeah. You can find me on Instagram. It's Crafty Long Bean. My SoundCloud is just Kitten Bear. I have a Twitch. It's Kitten Bear with 3 T's. I mostly just game on there, though. No DJing on there.
Okay. So We're gonna. What do you feel like playing for us today? What is? I didn't say. What is your favorite genre to play? Because you like a little bit of everything too.
Yeah, I don't like picking favorites. That'll get me into trouble.
I don't think the producers are gonna say anything, but okay. So you're gonna plead the fifth on that one.
Yeah.
What are you gonna play for us today? A little bit of everything.
Well, obviously we'll keep a house, but yeah, a little sprinkle of this, a little sprinkle of that.
Okay, well, so if you're not outside, you're not going to get sprinkled on by any weather, but you're going to have Kitten Bear sprinkle some house on you from different genres during this 45 minutes. So we're going to go to a commercial break, unless Rob has something else. He's been quiet over here.
No, I'm just
He's still
listening.
checking to see if the Bears won. Like, I find that hard. Somebody said subjectively incorrect. I'm not sure what that meant. Andrew, I don't know how you pronounce his last name.
That's my boyfriend.
Oh,
Hi, Drew.
What did Andrew? Do you know what Andrew meant by subjectively incorrect?
Yes.
Oh, is that a private thing?
I don't know. I don't know where to start on that. I'm not sure what he wants me to say about that.
Okay, well, you should have came to the studio, bro. Because I would have put the mic. I would have passed the mic to you and said, "What does that mean?" Because we talked briefly when you were at the house for the Red Lab. So text us and let us know. Oh, wait. Yeah, text us and let us know what that means so we could let our viewers know what that means too. So we're going to take a commercial break.
There is one thing I want to add. So
okay,
Elle was nice enough to inform us that there is one other event. DJ Fatman has an event, Masada, January 12th from 6 to 2 a.m., so 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. You should be able to check DaBooth312.com, see the event information on there. But he does have the event on the 12th.
Okay. And Andrew said she helped produce 2 tracks.
It's mostly him.
He
It's
called
mostly
you out. He said,
no,
she lied.
That's all him.
She over there lying on the radio, talking about I ain't did nothing. You know what? I like Andrew. Andrew was like, no, call a spade a spade. Woman, you produced 2 tracks.
Okay.
Your name is on them. Did they hit Track Source or Beatport?
Oh, we just have him on SoundCloud right now. I think, yeah.
So go check out. Is the Kitten Bear on SoundCloud or is it?
Yeah,
under
you
Andrew?
can check out Hyperfox's SoundCloud as well. It's Hyperfox.
Hyperfox. Okay, so go on SoundCloud, check out Hyperfox. You could hear the track between Hyperfox and Kitten Bear on SoundCloud. All right, so Rob, you want to take us to a commercial break?
Gladly. All right, guys, stick around right here. When you come back, Kitten Bear is going to be throwing down on 1s and 2s, so get the best sound on the underground right here from the Booth 312. Broadcast now, WIT 88.9 FM Chicago and WOUI, DaBoothRadio.com.
I'm Tiffany. I have some tips for you on how to quit smoking like I did. First, I did some reading about it. I found a lot of great advice on how to quit smoking and picked out the ways I thought would work best for me. I started by setting a quit date. Then I threw out my ashtrays, lighters, and matches. I did other things too, like exercising more, and it worked. But I'd still get cravings, especially on long car rides. To help me with that, I put a picture of my mother in my car. She died of lung cancer from smoking cigarettes when I was only 16. Now I have a 16-year-old daughter. That picture of my mother reminds me that I don't want to miss all the things my daughter is going to do in her life, including turning 17.
You can quit. For free help, call 1-800-QUIT-NOW. A message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and CDC.
Over 50,000 police officers are assaulted on the job each year, leading to injuries and death. This is the reality they deal with when making contact with the public. Another reality is that if someone doesn't comply with a lawful order or uses force against them, police may have to use sufficient force in response to obtain compliance. Use of force is always ugly. Nobody likes it, especially police, and nobody knows how it will turn out. Spread the word. For de-escalation to work, both parties must de-escalate, and de-escalation isn't necessary if there is no escalation. Help police by not escalating. Don't attack or try to disarm an officer, whether it's getting asked a question, getting a citation, or getting arrested. Don't argue, don't resist, don't flee. After the encounter has been resolved is the time to address any complaints. Comply now, complain later. Keep everybody safe. This message brought to you by the National Police Association. To learn more about how to help law enforcement accomplish its goals, visit nationalpolice.org.
Regional World Entertainment presents The Booth. Check us out every Sunday on WIIT 88.9 FM in Chicago, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Download that free app, tune in, and get the best sounds of the underground with The Booth.
break of dawn, come tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be gone, sing tonight. Fight the break of dawn, come tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be gone. Tomorrow comes to take me away. I wish that I could stay. Girl, you know I got to go. Oh, Lord, I wish it wasn't so. Save tonight. Fight the break of dawn, come tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be gone, sing tonight. Fight the break of dawn, come tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be gone, sing tonight. Fight the break of dawn, come tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be gone, sing tonight. Fight the break of dawn, come
Hit me up when you get down. To get bad girls that love to get down. To get bad girls that love to get down. Hit me up when you get down. Bad girls that love to get down. Hit me up when you get in town. To get bad girls that love to get down. Hit me up when you get in town.
by a bullet, and I've tried everything, but I'm best at disappearing. And your love used to bring out the best in me. And now I be dying tonight, I'm reminded of who am I. You're too cool to fall in love. You're too smooth to get caught up in something you can't walk away from. Walk away from. And I know it's safer to believe that you don't mean a thing to me, but you walk away from. You walk away from. the percolator.
Okay, hey, we are back. And thank you all for dealing with us. We had some technical difficulties at the end of Kitten Bear's set, but she ran to the bathroom right quick because she couldn't hold it. So
Whoops.
I want to give a round of applause to Kitten Bear for playing a great set. That was definitely some uplifting music because now I'm in a more happier type of persona.
It was
I'm
very
using that
happy.
word. I'm happy for multiple reasons because that breaking news that we told you, we found out it's true. The Bears won. What? The Bears won by 2 points, 24-22 in Lambeau, of all places. Played in Lambeau Field, beat the Pack in their backyard. You know what? It's a good day in Chicago as of right now. It could be cold.
We're going
but
to the
it's a good
Super
day.
Bowl. We're going to the Super Bowl.
We're going to watch it. We're going to go and watch
it at
the
your house.
Super Bowl. Right? Well, our fearless leader, Rob Waite, had to step out. He had to go take care of some personal business. So we're going to finish up the show with the rest of the crew here. And besides that, there's a lot of people tuned in because we do this once a month. My big sis comes in and graces us with her presence and talks about what I just said, inspirational things that are going to uplift your spirit, your heart, your soul. So without further ado, as my sister's been gone for a minute, she became an East Coaster. She went to the Great Space Coaster and went to the East Coast with her husband. And, I love them both. That's my big bro and that's my big sis. But without further ado, I want to give a shout out to everybody in the chat room. We got Karen Soto, we got Miss Rodriguez, we got Tracy Martin. What's up? I ain't forgot about you. I wasn't gonna keep you last.
Yay.
We got Jamie Taraco. If I've saying your name wrong, I'm so sorry because I didn't eat some peanut butter. My tongue is tied. Talk the Talk. Ghetto News is in the group chat. We got a few other people here, but thank you all for tuning in. Please share the link to wherever you're watching us at. We are live on Spotify, YouTube, iTunes, iHeartRadio, TikTok, Twitch. The list is long. I ain't even got it all.
Discord. There's a plethora.
To unroll the toilet paper of, not saying it's toilet, but saying to unroll the scroll of places we're broadcasting on. So, without further ado, Tracy, you're going to get your girl, you finna get a dose of your medicine, Tracy, because you've been waiting for a whole month for it. Because you watch the Ride to Work every morning. You can tune in to Angie's Ride to Work every morning at 7 a.m. She gets up before the crows do.
So you do get my messages at 4:30 in the morning.
I be getting them and rolling over to my girl. I got sleep in my eye. I can't even get that out yet. Well, anyway, but yeah, I need to get my butt back up at 6 in the morning, like I used to get up at the military start of the day. But without further ado, I'm gonna shut my mouth and pass the mic over to my big sis, Angie, the boss queen herself, Angie Pat. Welcome back to your home from your another home. How you feeling?
Yes, I feel pretty. I feel good.
I thought you was about to say, I feel like a percolator.
I ain't got that kind of strength. Not yet. I'm working.
You got that
working
energy,
up.
though.
That's at 7 in the morning.
'Cause I asked you
It's time
that.
to go to bed now.
I asked you that in the
wound
chat. I
down.
said, where you get this energy? What is you drinking or something? Is that caribou coffee or something? And you're like, no, bro, this is life.
It's life. It's life.
So how's life treating you?
It's going really good. I'm glad 24 is over.
225 instead of 227. We ain't at 227 yet, but we're at 225.
We're looking forward to it though. Let's get through 225 first.
I'm trying to get a certain president out of the office. I'm trying to fast forward.
I got you.
We ain't even started the inauguration. I want to get past that already. Can we get to like his last, like this is his last few months of his term?
Fast forward to 4 years now.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
I hope the earth is still here.
Ooh.
Anyway, so I'm gonna shut my mouth like I promised. Angie, take it away, please. Love you, sis.
Love you too, bro. So first of all, I was glad to be back in the studio and happy New Year's to everybody. I've been gone for a while. We've been on the road. I think we've been back maybe 3.5 weeks. We were gone for 2 months. So We were going around and promoting new music and promoting the business. So we had a good time. We had a good time. It was tiring, but we had a good time. So bringing in the new year, we have been preparing on the Right to Work with Angie. We have been preparing some things to help us to, get prepared for the new year, when it came in. And, we kind of put boundaries. We were giving ourselves boundaries and limitations. And so I kind of talked about this on the Right to Work with Angie, but I really wanted to kind of elaborate on it a little bit more because I do realize, some people make like these New Year resolutions. I stopped doing that years ago. I kind of make like affirmations and, what I'm going to do to be better and, what steps I'm going to take to be better. So I kind of want to talk about today, no access, no excuses. So, in 2024, a lot of us, we were going through, everybody was going through something in 2024. And it looked like as the year was coming to a close, it was like the devil was turning the heat up and it was 24 was a little rough, those last 4 or 5 months. But a lot of things we kind of looked at ourselves at the end of the year and kind of, was a little bit real. We had to be realistic in saying, we had to look at ourselves. Because a lot of things that some of us were going through was because of nobody but ourselves. And, we were giving people access to us that didn't need access. And we were making excuses for people that maybe we've known all our lives or, that we were related to. Because family and relatives, of course, are two different things. But we were, just kind of letting a lot of stuff slide. And my affirmation this year is that I can no longer allow everybody access to me. People that I may have allowed access last year. I use the analogy of a train. Here in Chicago, we have the L trains and they go to the end of the line and you can't go any further and you got to get all the people off, make sure all the people off before the train goes back out the yard. So that's where I am in life. Some people, the train stopped for them. It was the end of the line for them. And we have to really get in our mindsets that in order to get to where we're going, that everybody can't go with us. Everybody can't have that access to us. And we need to stop making excuses for people's foo-foo, as we call it, on the Right to Work with Angie. That's my word, so I don't have to cuss. Yes, well, we do Foo Friday. Thank you for the plug, bro. So I've had to accept the fact that I've made excuses. I've made excuses for myself. I've made excuses for other people. Well, I didn't get this done because of what somebody else did, or, I did this because of what somebody else did. But in this season, this new season and this new year that we're going into, we have to, be realistic with ourselves and realize that, I may have known you for 30 years, but unfortunately, the train, you have to get off now because your time, your season with me has ended. I still love you, I still pray for you, but we can't go any farther at this point because we're going on two different paths. And sometimes that's the hardest thing to do. The hardest thing is to, realize that some people are truly in our life. We say a lot of things, but do we really mean them? And sometimes it's hard to realize that some people are in our lives for a reason and for a season. And when that season is over, those same people are no longer to have access to you. If you continue to give these, the same people, the same situations, the same circumstances, if you continue to give them access, if you continue to make excuses for why you're still dealing with it, then we'll be January 5th of 2026 saying the same thing. And that's not a goal for me. My goal is to have new challenges, new visions, new situations, new circumstances. We had a slogan for 2025, and that is, we're coming alive in 25. So we can't come alive if we are steady giving our oxygen, our time, our energy, our effort to dead situations. And we tend to do it. We stay in those relationships when we know that they're not beneficial to us. We stay, whatever type of relationship it may be, a work relationship, a situationship, whatever y'all got going on. But we stay in those things because we feel obligated, because people lay guilt trips on us. For me this year, there will be no more guilt trips. If you know that you have done all that you could do and that person or set situation's time has ended in your life, it's time to let go. I used an analogy about a year and a half ago of a corporate building, and the president of the corporate building is on the top floor. Well, the custodians may have key cards to certain rooms, certain entries, certain floors, but they may not have access to the top floor. That's how we have to set our minds in this season. It's a lot of things that we did last year that we cannot afford to do this year if we plan on moving forward. It is so detrimental. It's so many things going on. That went on in 2024, and I don't know about you, but I don't want to have the same conversations. I don't want to be in the same place in the 6th month of this year, the 5th month of this year. And I do realize, I said it last week, I realize we're entering into our first full week of January, so I do understand, and I had to tell myself that, like Angie, it's not going to happen overnight, because I was gung-ho. I was ready to delete, get rid of folk. I was ready to eliminate, annihilate, because I did not want to find myself having the same conversations, dealing with the same thing going into the next year. But it is a process. Sometimes our hearts are grounded in situations. Sometimes we're spiritually grounded in situations. Sometimes we're mentally, emotionally grounded in situations where it's maybe a little bit hard, but we have to make that step. We have to take the first step. If we make one step, God will make two. I promise you that. I promise you He will. But we have to be steadfast. We have to be dedicated. That unfortunately we can't sit on the phone for hours and talk to the same people about the same thing. If you got people in your life that call you, that complain, every time they call you, it's something negative. It's a complaint. Do something about it, or stop complaining. But we like to sit up on the phone, we like to listen. I mean, I'm being real. We like to gossip and see what the tea is and all that. We don't have time. That is not a goal of mine this year. I don't want to entertain it. Those people that I allowed to do that in 24, I'm no longer giving access to in 25. I'm no longer going to make excuses and say, well, they need to vent. Well, we all are going through something. We all need to vent. But if we've been venting about the same thing over and over and over again, then at some point we have to not make excuses and realize that those people don't want better. I said this too, that this year people was going to really think that I was mean. But it's not being mean, it's having boundaries. It's having limitations, because people will lay guilt trips on you. They'll make you feel like, oh, well, you don't love me. Oh, well, you think you're better than me. Guess what? They're going to talk about you anyway. You try. There were people last year who I talked to who tried and tried. They begged for certain things from family members, or, from jobs, or from different situations, and still it led them to a lot of heartache, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of wasted time and energy. And I don't know about you, but there have been people that were in 24 that didn't make it over into 25. And so we don't know if we're going to make it to February, or make it to June, or make it to the next Christmas, or 2026. So do you really have that type of time to waste to give access to the same mess that you were given access to before, to make excuses? We even make excuses for ourselves. I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna do it. That was my thing. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it. Now I'm about the solution and not just saying that I'm about the solution, but actually doing something about it. Stop complaining. We complain too much. We give too much time and energy to things that are not valid. They're not progressing us in any way. And a lot of times we hold on. We like to hold on to our comfort zone, those people, places, those things that God is telling us that we have to let go of. And sometimes things happen and we feel like, you know, my brother Ron is there doing his own emojis.
I'm doing the microphone drop. When you keep saying let stuff go, I'm letting the mic go. Boom.
Absolutely. So sometimes, you know, we try to find the good in people, and I think sometimes that's a lot of our issues. Like, we try to find the good in people because of how we are, because of how we treat people, because of how we want to be treated. Unfortunately, we are not back 20 years ago, 30 years ago, when people actually cared about people. People actually utilized we utilize each other's skills. We learn from each other. It's all about a using mechanism now, and everybody's using somebody. And we say, well, it's really not that bad. Yeah, it is that bad. Let it go. Let it go. Because you hold on. It's kind of like barbed wire. You're trying to hold on so you won't fall, but then you still getting hurt. You're getting cut up. The barbed wire is cutting you up, so it's better to let go. And a lot of us, we just kind of have problems letting go. But I challenge you in this next season, this next year, to begin to let those people and places and things go. Because sometimes, that's what I was saying, sometimes we kind of feel bad because people kind of ease out of our life, or we feel like, they walked out of our lives and, well, what did I do? Well, it wasn't what you did, it was what you didn't do. You didn't let go. And sometimes God will allow things to happen so people can walk out of your life, because you're supposed to have been walked out theirs. But we're holding on to that comfort zone. And when I thought about talking about no excuses again, we have to understand that people do two things. They say one thing and then they do something else. So I'm at this point in my life where if your actions don't match your words, I'm letting it go. Because a lot of times, again, those excuses, we make those excuses. Well, they got a lot going on, and we all have a lot going on. I'm so sick of hearing that about how if everybody got something going on. Everybody's tired, everybody's busy, but people make time for what's important to them. And if people that you are crossing oceans for, that won't cross the street for you, let it go. Let them go. And the red flags, the signs, they're there. They were always there. But we always try to see the better in people. We try to see the greater in people. Let go and stop making excuses for your own toxic behavior, for other people's toxic behavior that you still want to intertwine with. Because sometimes we justify other people's behavior because we still kind of want to intertwine. You want to, play both sides. So I'm going to be on this side, but every now and again, I'm going to go on that side. All that is toxic behavior. Let it go. We're too old for certain things. If you are not receiving the same energy that you are giving out, let it go. It's time out for the guilt trips. It's time out for, oh my God, my favorite, playing victim. I can't stand it. It's time out for that. Go play victim on the other side of the street, because it's too much. We have too much to do in this season. If we're talking about coming alive in 25, we can't do that holding on to dead weight. We can't do both. We can't live and die. Pick and choose your battle. So I want to really encourage everybody today. I know that it's hard sometimes. I know that, you may feel like, they did so much for me, and so I feel like I owe them that. Or, I feel like, I may feel like this is what I'm supposed to do, or I'm supposed to accept being misused. I'm supposed to accept every now and again being looked over, mistreated, mishandled. No, nobody deserves that. Nobody, well, I'm not going to even say nobody wants that, because some people are really so toxic that it kind of doesn't make them any difference. But we have to get to the point where we have boundaries and we have standards, and we understand that in this season, everyone cannot go with you. We steady be trying to drag people along with us, and it's just dead. The Erica Badu, bag lady, we steady be packing bags, putting bags on our heads, around our neck, trying to just take everybody with us. You cannot, you can't take people, certain people with you. You can't continue to be in certain places. You can't continue to visit the same circumstances and situations, not if you intend on moving forward. It's not possible. So I really want everybody to kind of revamp and revisit some things, and revisit those red flags with no equivocation, no excuses. Just revisit those red flags and see how 2 and 2 added up way back when. It was still 4 way back when. We just kind of looked over it, and we, made provisions, and we made excuses, and we didn't want to see those people for who they really were. But that's just who they are. And so at some point, we have to really love ourselves more than we love other people. I think some of us love other people more than we love ourselves. And it shows in allowing ourselves to go through some of the things that we go through unnecessarily. I truly believe that 65% of what we go through is self-inflicted. When you deal with the red flags as they happen, even since the year started, just certain things that happen, and I've just dealt with them head on. And, certain people was like, did you really? Because I already had a slick mouth. So now it's just like, I'm just doing, like I'm not giving room. Like I can no longer give room, because I constantly find myself in the same situations, dealing with the same things over and over. And that at that point, I can't make excuses for Angie. That's Angie's fault. Angie has to deal with that. Angie has to look inside and say, what is it about you, Angie, that you continue to deal with the same issues over and over and over? Because at that point, it's not other people. At that point, it's Angie. And so even while we're not accepting excuses from other people, or not giving other people access to us, there are things about ourselves that we can no longer give ourselves access to. Certain toxic behavior and toxic mentality, we can't continue to allow to give that access even to ourselves. We can't continue to make excuses for ourselves, because we are old enough, we're grown enough, we're mature enough not to be blaming somebody else for our actions. We've been doing that as a society for too long. Well, I did it because they did it. You heard what they said to me, so that's why I said that back to them. And we have to get control over our own feelings and emotions and quirks and hang-ups that we have. We have to work on ourselves first. And when we work on ourselves first, if everybody, just imagine in a perfect world where everybody just worked on themselves, it would just be wonderful. But everybody's pointing fingers, and, some people are trying to follow the crowd. In 25, can we grown people please let go of the crowds and the cliques? Can we please do that? Can we please not go back to elementary school? I mean, we trying to do better. Nobody is better. Can we please stop having the big I, little you mentality? Can we please let go of the crab in a barrel syndrome? Can we please?
Peanut butter in your mouth?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Right on the roof, it just got stuck. Can we please stop making excuses? Stop trying to. Somebody says this to me all the time. Well, Angie, I'm gonna use you to do this. Can we please stop that? Can we utilize Can we utilize each other's skills, utilize each other's talents? I'm going to utilize mine to help you, and can you utilize yours to help me? When we stop utilizing each other and start using each other, then it becomes a problem, and that's what it's become. Can we please acknowledge those people who've helped us when nobody else would help us? You didn't get to where you are by yourself. There were times and situations and circumstances where if certain people that you felt was a little you didn't help you, then what you consider as your big I, you would have needed their help. We have to start going back and start really understanding that we didn't get to where we are alone, and we're not going to get to where we're going alone. But the difference is this year, we definitely have to pick and choose who we give access to. We definitely have to pick and choose who we allow ourselves to associate with. And for God's sake this year, please, we definitely have to stop making excuses for the toxic behavior that we've done, that we've allowed other people to do, that we've engaged in. I have never seen so much. People just love the drama. They love the gossip. They love the separation. They love the division. They love the lying. They love, people love that. This is what our society has gone down to. No, we can't change the world, but if everybody starts with themselves.
You know why that's like though, sis?
Do you have an answer? Because
I do.
Please help us, Sister Al.
Well, this is why, and I'm going to answer that question, and some people might not agree with me, and you have every right to disagree. But some people may agree with what I'm about to say, and I'm not taking over her segment. I'm just, I just want a caveat off of that. I don't eat caviar because that's nasty, but I want a caveat off that. Negative sells. Why do you think there's news businesses out there called NBC, CBS, ABC, CNN, Fox News, of all of them, right? Negativity sells. Nobody wants to hear a positive light. And you think it's crazy, right? But nobody wants to hear that positive light all the time. That's why if you watch the news, what were you saying, Tony?
Go on.
That's why if you're watching the news, pay attention the next time you watch the news. I'm going to give everybody a homework assignment right now. Not just in this room here, but just if you're listening. Mm-hmm. Turn the news on, not right now, wait till 10 o'clock. If you're still up, if you have to get up stupid early in the morning like Angie does, then, then turn on the news at 6 or 7 o'clock before you go to bed. Make a notch. Make a little a scoreboard, a scorecard. How many positive stories did they tell on the news on the news network that you choose to watch? How many positive stories did they tell compared to the negatives? And I guarantee you, your tally is going to be more negative. It's not even going to be balanced. It's going to be more negative, and it's going to be repeated by a different newscaster. You're going to get the one newscaster is going to tell you the main focal thing of all the stuff they're going to talk about. And then you're going to have that actual reporter report the actual news. Do a tally sheet. How many positive stories were told compared to negative ones? The reason why? Because negative news sells. Mm-hmm. Nobody wants to hear, oh, this guy just won the lottery. I ain't related to him. I don't know him. I don't care. That's how people, we laugh, but that's how we think. But then when you get something that, traumatic, oh, this woman got shot and she got shot and she had a child with her. We're all like, man, that's messed up. But give me some news where somebody saved someone's life, not just a hero. Don't report just the hero. Because you know what? Our fire department and our police, even though some people may not agree, our fire department and our police department and our federal government agencies, law enforcement, as well as our military people are the good guys. But you don't, just like you heard 2 retired Army guys went and killed themselves and tried to hurt a bunch of other people. Mm-hmm. Why does that sell? They're not going into that these guys had PTSD. They're not going into, hey, do we need to be worried about other military folks? Yes, we do. I'm too pretty to go to jail. I ain't gonna kill nobody. I'm sorry, I can't go to jail. But I just say that not to take over Angie's segment. It's just the fact that you brought up a great point. The reason why that negative story is passed further and further and further away like a football that just never stops flying is because that's what people want to hear. You giving some kudos saying, hey, you know what? My brother Ron he does the birthday shout outs on his show. People's like, I don't care. Ain't my birthday. Instead of holding people up saying, you know what? I know somebody's birthday that they could use this uplifting, even if it's 5 minutes to have a picture up on a screen. That could change someone's life. We just got out of the highest rate of suicide, the time of the suicide season. We just got out of. Christmas and New Year's is the highest peak of suicide in America. Let that sit on your plate for a minute. But it's also the highest for our active duty military people. Let that sink in. The people that's protecting our borders commit the most suicide during Christmas and New Year's. True. And it's only less than 1% of our population. We got over 50 billion people in the United States. Less than 1% of our population volunteers to serve in the military. There is no draft right now. Just less than 0.1, not 0.1%, less than 0.1% of our population volunteers for the military. So there's a lot of things we need to be thankful for. You should be thankful every day that you open your eyes. And I'm not trying to take everybody to church. Again, Angie, I'll shut up. Get back to talking.
Pastor Ron.
But I'm just, well, amen. But I'm going to just say this. Let's get positive stuff going. We play positive music here every Sunday. It's a positive atmosphere. Everybody may be like, it's Sunday and I don't want to be here, but we have that camaraderie where we come in. And if you have like-minded people that you stay around that keep the balance right. One of my favorite groups is Depeche Mode. And they have a song that goes, get the balance right. You should listen to the lyrics to that. It's more about life than just a joyride and just chilling. Living is worth living. So, I'm sorry. That's my PSA.
We were asking Chad if we can do a moment of silence for all the tragedies recently.
Okay. Hey, you know what? Not just that, but that's a sad thing. Okay. Compiler, say that again.
Yeah. So somebody in chat just mentioned, can we do a brief moment of silence for tragedies in solidarity for those suffering?
Okay. And then let's also celebrate the death of a leader that just passed away. Mm-hmm. Jimmy Carter was the president of the United States when this guy was born. This guy right here. That's how I'm telling my age again.
99 years old,
It was
right?
great. Yeah, I'm old. Yeah. I'm old.
Well, no, I mean, Jimmy was 99 years old.
No, he was 100.
Was he 100?
He made it to 100.
He held on to life.
Gotcha.
To hit triple digits. The oldest woman on this planet just died yesterday. 116 years old, Japanese woman, died yesterday.
Wow.
So let's celebrate the life because they lived a century.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that. I want to live a century. I want to see
That would be beautiful.
Yes, because you get to see great-great-grandchildren. You get to see nieces and nephews grow up that you normally wouldn't get a chance to see. You get to see how our society has changed from either bad to better or good to worse, whatever way you want to look at it. But I will shut my mouth. Let's have a moment of silence for those that lost their lives either protecting this country. We had a state trooper get killed because of Scott's Law. Nobody cares about moving over to the side of the road. But when you need the police, you hate the police, but when you need them and you pick up that phone and call for that 911, they better not take their time getting to you because then you're going to be like, what the hell is you at?
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, I can grant that wish. We will have a moment of silence. I'm going to turn the mics off. We're going to do 1 whole minute, and I'll let you know when we're going to start that. But But that's a great point. Whoever said that, thank you for bringing that up. And we like to be engaged with our chat room. So if you have other things that you would like to see on the show for us to do, let us know. You know, this is all about family, and this is about a community. House community, the house music community is just that, a community. Everybody's got their own blocks, and every block has their own block party. But guess what? We're a community of people, regardless. So we're going to shut our mouths right now.
And we're back.
And we are back. That was our moment of silence for all those that we have lost.
Amen.
Positive and negative. Angie, take it back, please. I'm sorry. I put my feet too much in your shoes. Your shoes are stretched out to a size 13.
Yeah, I see.
You got boats on your feet. You can go water skiing.
I wear flip flops.
They flippity flops, all right.
So yeah, so just you know, and me just kind of winding down. I really honestly want to see everybody win, to see everybody succeed, you know. And that's a mentality that we all need to kind of take, where everybody's so busy trying to, you know, get to the top, and they don't care. It doesn't matter, you know, who they have to push down or push to the side, but understand that everybody has a season, and you're not going to stay up forever. That's just not how life goes, and you have to be careful of those that you pushed on your way up, because you got to see those same people coming down. And so those are, you know, another point of view of not making excuses. Even if we don't tell anybody, some things in our life we would just take to the grave, because they are, you know, some things I'll take to the grave because I'm like, I don't believe I actually, you know, was able to think those thoughts or say those things or do those things. But we have to get to the point where we are realistic with ourselves and say, hey, I need to really revamp this in my life. I don't want to do the same things that I've been doing, because I haven't been getting a different result. So I definitely want everybody to just really revamp, and, you know, not that, you know, we're hating anyone, not that we are, you know, putting anybody down, but just the fact that you've come to the end of this season with me. I still love you, but we can't go on. At this point, we have to kind of part ways, because we're going down two different paths. And some people are just okay with being trifling. Some people are okay with being, you know, reckless. And that was fine in our 20s and maybe 30s. But, you know, a lot of us are in our 40s, 50s, you know, some 60s. And, you know, it's time to live and stop existing. Leave it to Tracy.
Tracy, them shoes will be stretched out. I'll have corns, bunions.
Leave it to Tracy. Leave it to Tracy.
Thank you, Eloise, for making the suggestion also. We really appreciate that. Thank you for tuning in also.
Absolutely. So again, you all just let's be better in this year, not just in saying, but in doing. and stop allowing everybody access to you. That season has passed. Some people are in our lives for a reason and a season, and we need to start living that. Stop trying to drag folk along that don't need to be dragged along. Some of them you gotta, stop, drop, and roll. Slow the car down, open the car door, and kind of kick them out. And let them go. And let's stop making excuses and just fix those things that we know we need to fix. And we don't have to tell anybody. Some things, we don't want to talk about. Some of us are maybe ashamed, but you know who you are. You know people that you've harmed. You know people that you've hurt. You know people that you've used and talked about, lied on. You know things that you've done. I've never believed that people don't know. People know exactly what they're doing. They just think you crazy enough to not Tracy, you comedian today.
She said, all right, enough of the serious talk. I need some laughter, y'all. I need some laughter. It is, the weather is gloomy out there. It's gloomy, and most of the East Coast most of the country right now is cold. It's cold. Go ahead,
There's a
Tom.
lot of snow coming up. Actually, we're going to get a lot of snow tomorrow.
I didn't hear about that.
Tell me that.
We're getting lake snow tomorrow.
No.
Lake
Where?
effect snow. No?
I don't want it.
Oh,
Controller said hell no.
what I know, right? He's like, no, not going to happen. I know Southern Illinois is going to get hit with
most of
big time
St.
snow.
Louis and most of the southern belt into Indiana are getting hit with snow now or
okay.
yesterday.
Okay.
And this blanket of cold weather is just.
I wish it was coming.
It's here.
It's here. It's already, but it's
not in Chicago.
It's from Bismarck, North Dakota, all the way to here,
Ooh.
and that's almost you're near Idaho.
I'm going to have to show you a meme that I saw about that. It's kind
About Idaho, or
No.
I thought you was going to say. I was like, remember we on radio, bro.
It's a meme I'm going to show you guys later, but it's kind of funny though. It's the actual the snow, the cloud.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
That's why I don't want to say anything on the radio right now. So
I'm just cracking up about Tracy. Tracy wants some foo-foo.
Well, we have Foo Friday on Fridays, and Tracy, make sure you and Ron, would y'all make sure that y'all are in the chat on Foo Friday.
I overslept.
But you know what? I got to give you your props though. You've been up, you've been there every day on the ride to work with Angie. So if you guys want more inspirational talk, more laughs, good music, friends, and fun. Make sure that you guys come over to either the Angie Bet.
Can I ask a question?
No.
I can't ask no question?
Yeah.
No, you go ahead. She's like, no, go sit in the corner. Go stand in the corner.
Don't you dare ask a question. Don't you dare ask
No, because I'm scared of what it is.
I'm good. I'm a good boy.
What?
What I was going to ask is, can somebody join me on Instagram? Because I'll be in there by myself.
Oh, that's right.
Well, you do have the two, I think they're like Pakistani people there. They'll be in there with you.
Pakistani?
Yeah. They be in there with you.
You got different
But
friends?
you all can come over to Instagram,
I
though.
ain't met them friends in a minute. Because I was in that country for a while. And didn't know, what was their name? Hamid and
something like that.
Ahmed and Habibi.
But Ron, yeah, he does. You do carry. You do carry Instagram, baby.
I do.
Y'all come over to Instagram.
I got a whole social media on my back. It's a big ass backpack too. Whoa, man.
Come on over to TikTok. They be over there.
You know what?
They be over there. We be kicking
But you
it on
got so
TikTok.
many pages on TikTok.
No,
Angie Pat 1, 2, 3, 4,
No,
5, 6,
I
7,
don't.
9,
It's
10. Miracles 100. I'll be like, damn.
It's Angie Pat 98 on TikTok.
98?
Yeah.
We didn't even get past 5.
That's my goal.
Oh, to get 98 views?
Yeah. What? No.
At one time?
Years.
I want to be 90. I want to hit 100.
That's what I'm talking
Jimmy
about.
Carter. George Burns. They asked him, where do you get your longevity from? He says, this is George Burns, I'm quoting him. He still had sex. I said, amen to that.
Leave it to a man.
Got to take a woman to be with. Hey, he had the fun. Okay, you want? All right. So y'all wanted some fruit? I'm finna get it.
I almost spit my drink.
Nobody asked this question though. He might have been an old 99 crusty old man, right? But who was the woman that was doing the deed with that old Dusty?
Oh.
Look, sometimes you can turn on the Dusty Sunday and you're going to hear some good music, okay? Just because that violin might be a little out of tune and a little screechy and a little dusty, it still works. Or how Angie would say, works.
On the work.
Going to work.
Yes,
it works. So, I'm just saying, it might be old, but you got to get your Viagra for you gentlemen. You got to get your Viagra pill.
Listen to some good. What's his name? He just passed a couple of days ago. Brenton Wood. Listen to some of his music.
I don't even know who Brent Wood is.
What?
No.
Oldies music, classics.
Which ones?
Really?
I mean, which classics are we talking about?
Man, we're talking Motown oldies, dude.
He's a Motown dude?
Yeah.
Really? Brent Wood?
Brenton Wood.
I got to look that. Maybe I know his music. I just don't recognize the name.
Here,
I'm looking in the group chat. Anybody know Brent Wood? You know Brent Wood? Even Househeads people know Brent Wood.
I'm doing a Scooby-Doo.
Now, if you was talking about some, Luther Vandross or some...
Man, listen,
Right.
this is...
Peebo, right. I ain't heard Peebo Bryson.
I may come in.
Barry White, too.
Yes.
I hear Peebo
Man,
Bryson.
listen, Barry White's baby making music, that's for sure.
It is. And some of us was made from it.
But,
I almost said something.
Some of us was made from that. Prince, too.
yeah.
I'm scared to say. I said R. Kelly. You heard what I said.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Let me tell you something.
Look.
Listen, I'll be honest. I'll still listen
You
to
know how
some of
many
his music.
children was conceived?
How many people was disrespected by R. Kelly? I mean,
well, maybe did it balance out?
R. Kelly should have been a weathercaster on the news.
Oh my God!
It's gonna be a little rainy over here.
What kind of showers we getting? We're getting them yellow showers. It ain't April showers bring Mayflowers. It's April showers bring golden flowers.
Golden flowers. Golden showers bring golden flowers.
You drinking that big gulp, you're going to be golden showers in a minute too.
But that's a different type of shower.
Oh my goodness!
Look, look. Tracy says she wants some fufu. We're going to give you some fufu for the next 10 minutes, okay? This is us.
Oh my God.
We are in 2025. Rob is probably flipping right now, like, what did I leave them to do? Play music, just shut up. But hey, this is it. This is
The
it.
cat's away. The monster.
He's flipping burgers.
Well, Rob was
Flipping
here today. We had evil Rob, not Rob today. So.
Oh, that's right. It was his evil brother, Bob.
We had clean face Rob.
I call him evil Bob.
Evil baby face.
Evil baby face Bob.
Baby. How about them ribs? Now I'm getting hungry, but
On a serious
I'm
note.
getting hungry.
Yes.
But I do want to put this out because now we can safe to say this is open formation.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So I want to bring this to y'all's attention. There's going to be, and on a serious note, there's going to be a documentary coming out soon.
Oh.
And a few people that are known by the booth are in that documentary. Rose Red is one. We have DJ Soul Cat. We have DJ Alicia. I'm going to say it right because I don't want her cussing me out when she come through.
Oh.
DJ Alicia, Lady Alicia, and my daughter, DJ Mon. They're all in a all-female DJ documentary.
Happy birthday, DJ Mon.
DJ and Mama
Mama
T.
T.
Wait, Mama T's birthday is tomorrow.
Happy birthday, Mama T. And both mothers, because my mother's birthday is this month too.
Angie's mama's this month. My daughter, DJ Mon, will be her birthday, celebrating her birthday on the 12th. My mother sadly has to be reminded about the insurrection on her birthday. She had an insurrection go on her birthday, but
Oh.
at least the crowd came out.
You know what? Blair.
I didn't have no crowds come out. Blair's birthday's
Blair's
coming out.
birthday is this
Okay.
month. So happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday, January birthday.
But there is a documentary called The Women. If I got the title wrong, C. Marie, don't beat my butt. But it's Ladies in House, I believe, the Women in House music. We're gonna have a exclusive sneak preview tonight, and then we will be putting out the date on when it will be available for public viewing. But keep your ears peeled for that. C. Marie was the director of that. She did an awesome job.
Nice.
And I can't wait to see the final product. I'm helping her with production on that and helping her with promoting that as well. So please keep your calendars open for when that documentary comes out. We'll let you know where you could go watch it, where you could find it, and just support these female DJs. You know, there's a lot, and like you just saw, we had Kitten Bear. She was on today and did a great job, awesome job. She was in the bathroom, but you did a great job.
Thank you.
But I take my hat off to the female DJs out there that are really doing it.
We need more in this scene.
DJs, period, because you got DJs that are in the scene that are doing it as a hobby, and then you got professionals like the folks you see here. What were you about to say, Angie?
We got more birthdays this month. Karen Soto's birthday is this month.
Oh,
Karen's birthday.
Eloisa, her birthday is this month.
Eloise, happy birthday.
Yes.
Who else?
Yes.
I would love to do the birthday shout outs again.
He gonna do them. By hook or crook, he gonna get them.
Instagram does not provide me with the information.
Oh, that's
We gonna
right.
figure it out.
You're right.
Wait, I gotta tell them what you said, Streeter said. I got people wanting to create a Facebook page just to get me back on Facebook. Okay, I'm sorry. I after hearing how some other DJs have been kicked off of Facebook and then they restarted a page and they got kicked off again, that to me is a waste of my time. I don't want to do anything without having any backing, anything of solidness. And to me, if you're going to kick me off again for just doing what we all are meant to be on social media to do, let everybody know what you're doing. That's all I'm doing. But nonetheless, if Instagram can provide me with the information that they provide the Facebook user with, as far as birthdays and stuff like that, I would do the birthday shout outs straight off of Instagram, but they don't provide that.
And they should, because they're owned by Meta.
It's the same company. Right. But I'm going to leave you with this because we have our we have our outro to go in a couple of minutes. But I just want to say this: if someone's interested in having their birthday shouted out, I don't verbally do it, but if you want your birthday shouted out on the Red Lab or the Red Garden, I produce both of those shows, so I have autonomy on that. So let me know. I need a picture. Don't tell me your birthday was last month and you want to push it up, because I have people do that. My birthday was last month, but I celebrate the whole year. Not on here. Okay? Celebrate with your mama, your daddy, your greasy grandmammy, and everybody can celebrate all year with you.
Why you gotta go there with a Grammy?
For this one. Yeah, because Granny will tell you, girl, what you talking about? Your birthday was 12 months ago. What should we celebrating? We should be celebrating my birthday. I'm 100 years old. Well, that's what we should be celebrating. But if you're interested in having your picture put up, and I need you to hit me up in my inbox on Instagram. Let me know your date. If it falls during that week, I'll put your picture up. How about that? So, because Angie has been wanting that birthday shout out to come back.
It'll do for now.
We'll figure out how
we
Facebook what's going on. So, all right. So, without any further ado, last rounds before we go to closing. Tony, you have anything?
Shout out to everybody that listens to us every Sunday.
Hey, right here.
We're meant to you guys.
We are the #1 station here at IIT. I want to be able to let you all know that we are the #1 station in house music one day.
Yes.
But we're not there yet. But once we do, like I said, check us out January 18th over in Logan Square.
Oh, that's right. Logan Square.
On the 18th. Look out for that promo. That'll be coming out soon. Compiler, do you have anything?
Just Elevated Eclectica Thursday, 7 p.m. on Twitch. And then Fat Man Show at Masada on Sunday, 6 to 2 a.m.
Okay. I'm sorry. I was about to say Rose. I'm not calling you Rose. Don't give. I'm so used to Rose sitting here to give her thing. Angie, do you have anything? Are y'all going to be going back to New Jersey anytime soon?
Yup.
She
But
mad.
until then,
She mad at me, y'all.
but it's live it.
That was not done out of malice.
But until then, that's my little brother.
Okay.
It's all right.
She gonna bop me upside the head after the show.
Absolutely.
Okay. So no save rounds. Kittenberry, what do you have coming up? You have
Catch
anything?
me Saturdays at Esmeralda's.
Esmeralda's on Saturdays for Kittenbear. Free cover to get in there. So without further ado, thank you all for tuning in. Catch us next Sunday, same bad time, same bad channel right here. Compiler,
me
can
at
you take
7
us
in the
to the
morning.
outro? Catch Angie Pat.
7
Go
a.m.
ahead and play that. The outro, so we get the outro going. We can get out of here on time. 7 a.m. Catch the ride to work every morning with Angie Pat.
Adios.
And we will see you next Sunday right here for more music with DJ Avon. And he's not called DJ Avon, but just Avon.
Avon.
So we'll have Avon as the guest next Sunday.
Let's
you ready to
go.
Playing the outro? Okay. So with that, I'm going to shut my mouth. We'll see you next Sunday. Tune in Friday for the Red Lab. Catch Angie Pat every morning at 7 a.m. when the rooster's up. Catch Luis Fuego on Wednesdays from 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. And Angie comes back for the Angie Pat Show, the evening edition.
On Wednesdays.
Wednesday.
Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays.
And what's that time again?
7 p.m.
7 p.m. We will see you then.